anything fun to celebrate?
Nah. Maybe get some dinner or something. Nothing crazy.
I know you and I don't have the same
Yeah,
birthday. You
yeah.
haven't seen him at all.
Yeah. We actually talked about it, leading up to it. But it's crazy, like the exact same day. You don't see that too often around the league. So.
You were in Charlotte. I think they gave you candy.
Oh yeah.
They giving you candy here.
Yeah, I got a box of like some cookies, some cupcakes, some desserts. I gotta really evaluate it when I go back to the locker room though. I looked this morning before practice.
What's this? Obviously getting back at it, get another day off. You talked about that was much needed.
Yeah.
What's that been like in that time and getting some practice time?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, allow the guys get their bodies right. Really work on some stuff we haven't been as sharp on. Just a practice day. I mean, we had so many days early in the year where it's game day. Like now we got a couple days to get right. So hopefully take full advantage of that.
One of the things that you and Oso do really well is that Gortat screen. I'm not sure if that's what that's called internally. Where did that kind of originate, or where did you first start hearing coaches kind of teach that?
Probably when I first got in the league, and really just seeing it on tape, like allowing that guard just room to the basket, kind of just being in the way, giving them a lane. But yeah, I think even from the start of the year we talked about it, just getting good hits on screens and, when we're rolling to the basket, if that's available, getting them there if we can't get behind them for like an easy lob or whatever.
Why do you think that's still so effective despite everyone kind of knowing that it's there and it's coming?
I mean, it's just hard. I mean, it's hard to guard. Like, even if you know it's happening, if that guard gets a step, it's pretty much over with. And you try to fight to get around, he might be able to drop it back off. It's just kind of like an in-between if you're not prepared for it. So.
Mark, you spent time with, I think, advisor Steve Clifford over in Charlotte. What kind of about the things that he kind of helped instill in you foundation-wise defensively over there is kind of translated to helping you be up to speed and really be one of the more impactful bigs?
Yeah, I mean, when Cliff was coaching me, he was always on me about, my coverages defensively. You get your base right. It allows everything to be easier, protecting the rim, knowing when you can and can't go, communicating on defense, being all on the same page. So it's obviously cool to have him here. He'll talk to me, tell me what he sees. And, I think it just allows me to be a better player.
Obviously, he's coached a ton of different impactful bigs defensively. Did he kind of impart any wisdom on you from the time that he spent with so many of those guys and ways to kind of add to your game?
Yeah. He would tell me kind of like different stories, like playoff-wise or what he saw out of guys. He was coaching forever, so he saw a lot of players, a lot of talent. What different guys did well, and like how, what makes them good. And really, it just comes down to knowing what you do well and taking full advantage of that. Dominating in whatever aspect that is. He's seen, shooting bigs, he's seen traditional bigs, and everything in between. So, I go with that.
What's been your favorite part of just the chemistry you've had with Devin so far these first 20 or so games?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Obviously, the amount of attention he gets from opposing teams, I mean, he's going to be at the top of every scouting report. A guy like that, knowing he's capable for going off, getting to his spots in the mid-range. And, I think that's allowed me to get some easy ones around the basket when he's driving, some offensive rebound opportunities, all that sort of stuff.
Did you expect to have that type of synergy with Grayson, especially he comes off those DHOs? I think he's assisted to you the most of any player.
Yeah, I think so. It might be a Duke thing. But he's been great getting downhill. Obviously, shooting the ball well. It's a tough cover for teams when the guy's able to do both like that. So it's been good.
You look at Devin and just how he's drawn so much attention job this season. How are you kind of seeing him navigate that and continue to get better at that?
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing a great job of it. Knowing he's going to get double teamed, he's going to get, the most of the attention. Teams are going to try to take him out to give themselves a chance to win. So he's done a great job of that. He's handled it. I mean, he's been doing it for a while now, so I think he'll be good.
Mark, now you're a couple of days removed from it. What do you make of the finish?
Chaotic, crazy, everything in between. I mean, yeah, it's tough. There was easily at 8 reviews. Flow of the game got choppy. Stuff you just can't control, really. But that's a whole separate conversation. But I think we shouldn't have put ourselves in that position. That run, 20, whatever it was, that run was big for them. But credit to us, we gave ourselves a chance. Did a lot of things to come back in the game, forced them into some turnovers, some missed shots. But yeah, that's one you're not going to see very often.
Is that one that's going to stick with you guys? Just some of the calls, or do you look at it just?
Yeah, so, I mean, some of the calls for sure. It's just, that's a game that it's got to get under control. There's guys gonna be competing hard, guys that are gonna, do whatever it takes to win. So I think understanding there's an element of physicality, but at the same time, like having control of the game. I think at times there wasn't control. But the bright side is we play them again, 23rd. So I'm looking forward to that.
What kind of next steps are you kind of looking for from you on offensive end? Because I feel like a couple of weeks ago we were talking about them finding you in pockets. Now I feel like you're finding those. Like, what's the next step y'all looking for in the half court?
Yeah. I think when we have some of those lapses, not being as stagnant, staying true to our principles, moving, cutting and sliding, getting out in transition, trusting the offense. Sometimes shots aren't falling, but got to keep moving the ball. Don't let it turn into the ball sticking too much. But yeah, we've done a lot of good things. So still taking a step back and acknowledging that, but continuing to get better at the same time.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
Birthday.